What's up everyone, I'm Bill, I'm with Calimoto TV. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Red Label Automotive, and we're here with the Super Beast, and Jared is going to be adding a few bits on. So as you guys already know, we have taken the modification hold off of the F-250. I am keeping the F-250, and as you guys saw in the last video, I have gotten wheels on the truck. So today, we're adding a few more bits. So look at, we'll just turn this around. Looks so good. So we've got some stuff coming for the side, got some stuff coming for the front. But today, we have new exhaust coming in from the DPF system back with a brand new tip. So that's gonna be exciting, that's what's in that box. And then we've got intercooler pipes, we've got the aFe, I believe this is the hot side, and then the H&S cold side. So it should be good. So Jared, when he's done cooking his rice, I told you they work on everything here. So when Jared's done, we're gonna get this pulled in, and we'll get you guys two videos, the hot and cold side, intercooler piping, and the exhaust, so stay tuned. What's up guys? So we are starting on the front of the truck, and as the guys unpacked my loot, I'm already being made fun of because apparently I'm going to be a 70-year-old Dodge owner with my choice of exhaust tips, so you guys will have to stay tuned for the exhaust video. And you know what? I don't care what any of you guys think because it's my truck, right? But you guys have to comment down below when you guys see what it is. But we're doing the Jared. First thing Jared's like, "Can I fix this?" Like that is, like, why didn't they just leave rivets or something? Like,
because it's welded.
Oh. All right, so Jared's gonna fix that. So over here, step up. So that pipe that we just looked at is our hot side. So we're replacing our hot side here with the aFe power, and then down, I believe this one, this is our H&S pipe, which we'll be replacing with that billet adapter. And this is what my understanding is, people say fail. So we're gonna get the cold side and our hot side replaced. So should be pretty good, And then we've got our exhaust coming in back. So make sure you stay tuned for the exhaust video. We'll throw that in a separate video, so stay tuned for that. I don't know, I was trying to kind of be a little bit different. I didn't see many exhaust tips like this, so I thought, hey, this would be cool. And apparently they say there's a reason why there's not that many people with this exhaust tip. But anyway, stay tuned. So let's get some time lapse of getting these hot and cold sides installed, and then we'll be back for the final product. So sometimes it's just crazy to think finish work. It took Jared about 5 more minutes to clean that up, and God, it looks so much better without those weld rivets. Crazy. Thank you, Jared. So now we'll get into removing the 2 clamps. So it seems pretty easy, a little getting 2 on that back one, but we've got the 2 clamps and the hose. Seems like easy, so. right, so Jared's got the hot side already on, the AFE power hot side already on. The cold side's going on now, but I wanted to show you guys the difference between the cold sides. So here is your normal, this is the stock one, and they talk about like how flimsy this is. It's so crazy how like Jared even pulled it off, and the first thing he says is, surprised these things don't blow, but I guess that's kind of why people do these. So you can see this is much more durable silicone, like very, very hard. Now you guys, we decided to go with the, since we've already deleted the throttle body thingy majiggy because of my DPF system. So the new system, so if you guys are wondering about the option on the H&S side is with tuning or without. With tuning, so we are tuning it. We're replacing the throttle body plate with obviously not having the throttle body because it's already tuned out, it's already disconnected. And you'll notice that the pipe is slightly longer than the stock pipe to account for the plate. And then of course we've got the billet aluminum throttle body plate. Is that right, Jared? That's a throttle body plate?
Yeah. Exactly.
So then, and of course, then the sensor here will go into the top there. So to answer some of the questions, because it was one of the questions that I had for PPAI this morning was, do I need to do any more tuning? And the answer in short was no, because we already had this unplugged. The throttle body was already unplugged from the tune. So what we're doing is we're replacing it here, and then of course the H&S pipe is slightly longer to accommodate for it. So if you guys are doing, if you guys already have a tune, then it just makes sense to get the one that's intended for the tune because, well, you guys have already got it turned off. But if you guys don't have a tune, don't throw it on because the throttle body is taken off. So good definition and explanation of the tune and no tune from H&S. So the AFE went on 20 minutes total probably. So now we're just getting the throttle body back on, and really actually not that bad, right? No. Pretty accessible, pretty easy, something that you guys can do in the garage. If you guys got a couple hours to take it apart, get it all cleaned up and everything, put back together. But we've got our master mechanic, Jared, here, so he's got it done in a half an hour flat. All right, so we have the hot and cold side intercooler pipe already installed. Not too bad, not too bad. I would say if I was doing it by myself in the garage, probably would have taken me about an hour and a half to kind of finagle through. The bottom intercooler pipe for the cold side was a little finagling to get in because this pipe is so much harder. But you can see here we've got the throttle body delete, so that's perfect, so that's really nice. And then we've got our AFE hot side, so much bigger pipe there too. So I'm expecting to get a little bit more sound out of it, so we'll get a driving video. But I said it's about $500 plus, probably looking about $250 labor to get it installed. So not too bad to get that on if you guys have the means. I think it's a good modification. We're kind of trying to get up to the next level of performance. With these two parts, claim is about 23 horsepower in addition. Now, I've already got the PPI tuner that's already in it, so this should just help flow that the turbo air into the intercooler a little bit better. So we're gonna get it started up. We'll go out for a quick drive, see if it sounds any better, see what kind of performance we got, and we'll exit the video then. All right, guys, so I've been able to drive the truck for a couple days and kind of get a better feel for the hot and cold side turbo piping. Now, what I will say about it so far, so we'll go for a little drive, but so far the throttle response is pretty much the only thing you really notice. The throttle response is pretty much there. Now, I do have the pedal commander, which I can obviously bump up the throttle response, but on the normal pedal commander setting that I usually use, I kind of notice that throttle response is much quicker. It doesn't make much sound, but every once in a while you get some really good turbo sounds out of it. But not much. Normal driving, you don't hear it. Much in this truck anyways. Got to roll down the windows, so we'll actually, let's go ahead and roll down these back windows here so we can get a little exhaust sound while we're here. Horsepower, you know, I mean, this thing is when you turn this thing up, it almost becomes so undrivable. When I turn the pedal commander up and I've got the full tune all the way up to 5, I keep, it's like so much power, it just spins the wheels, especially with these tires on. So let's go for a quick drive. We are in Mexico. We are in just outside of Guadalajara. You can see that there. So we're right outside of Guadalajara. And so let's get for a quick little drive. Found a nice little farm road here. So hopefully you guys can pick up this exhaust. Woo! I love this exhaust. So let's go ahead and from here, we'll just take a quick little start. Hopefully you guys can get so the pulsating starts to get in about 60 miles an hour. But man, the truck is an absolute blast. I love this thing. And coming from kind of that sports car feel, it is, you know, it's different to be in such a big truck and have such good performance. So, ooh, little cloud. So I'm enjoying the truck. Now we've got some stuff coming to the body work soon, so make sure you stay tuned. But let's get turned around here and let's do one more little acceleration. And like I said, you guys don't hear it much, especially in this truck. Like this truck, it's just, there's not much to it, so it's just nice and quiet. That's why we really love it. So let's do a little 3-point turnaround. And let's take a look and see our little exhaust guy over here. I didn't get much out of that one, but I love it. Love it. So total cost on this, probably with the install and everything, I think we're about $700 for the whole cold and hot side. So if you are looking a little bit pricey, like I said, bang for the buck. Obviously the tune and delete was the biggest bang for the buck. And if you guys don't want to do the delete, PPAI is now specializing in tunes that are delete free, so you don't have to delete it, and they're claiming 140, 150 horsepower. So you're going to get some quite a big horsepower gain by just doing the tuner. So the tuner so far, by far, has been the biggest gains, so to speak. So if you're looking for big horsepower gains, tuner. And then I would probably say this would probably be the next one. The air intake was pretty decent, gave me a couple horsepower, but I think this one, out of everything, and I think it's about, I think probably we gained 30-40 horsepower on this one, so it's pretty decent. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the truck. I'm enjoying this truck, absolutely love it. 2019 F-250 Super Duty Platinum. Actually, I do want to, this morning I saw a guy who was like, I'm absolutely, oh, you're crazy for spending $80,000 on a truck. I would never, even if I had the means, I would never spend that much. If you drove this truck for a week, you would understand why and you would spend that money. I love this truck, absolutely love this truck. So stay tuned for more updates on the truck. We've got some stuff coming. I've got some very good stuff in store, so stay tuned. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. But until next video, thanks guys for watching. We'll see you then.